When people talk about Queensbridge royalty, the names come fast. Shan, Roxanne, Nas, Mobb Deep, Capone Noriega, Tragedy. But one name often gets left out of the mainstream conversation, and that name is Cormega. And it's wild, because skill for skill, he was never the weak link. So the real question is, was Cormega forgotten, or was he overshadowed? Now, I just want to say much respect to Shan and Roxanne, but we're going to skip right over to the 90s and talk about Queensbridge Housing Project. It wasn't just a neighborhood, it was a hit factory. Nas dropped Illmatic, changes lyricism forever. Mobb Deep drops the infamous and defines gritty New York realism. Capone and Noriega bring raw street anthems that cross over to radio. This wasn't just competition. This was historic level output from one housing project. And Cormega, he was right there, right in the fire, right in the mix, right there for all of it. Cormega was originally supposed to be part of The Firm, a supergroup featuring Nas, AZ, and Foxy Brown. You know, the one that Dr. Dre said The Firm flop. Well, this was meant to be the next major movement. But before the album dropped, Cormega was replaced. Industry politics, street tension, label pressure. Whatever the exact mix was, the result was the same. The launchpad disappeared. Instead of debuting through a high-profile supergroup backed by Dr. Dre and Aftermath, the momentum Cormega had to restart independently. While others had radio spins and MTV rotation, Cormega went another route. He dropped the Realness in 2001, and it became a street classic. Then the True Meaning in 2002. More reflective, more grown. He wasn't out there chasing singles. He was documenting survival. His style was raw but intelligent, street but self-aware, confident without gimmicks. He became what hip-hop calls a rapper's rapper. But here's the hard truth. That doesn't always equal mainstream visibility, just being a rapper. Let's be honest, Nas became a global icon. Mobb Deep built a dark, cinematic brand. Nori transitioned into the media personality later in his career. Cormega stayed low, independent, focused on ownership. No major controversies, no viral reinvention, no crossover records. Just bars, bars, bars. And in an era where branding and narratives drive visibility, staying strictly about lyricism can limit exposure. It's just bars. Now, was overshadowed? That doesn't mean inferior. It means the spotlight hits someone else harder. In hip-hop history, timing and machine support matter. If Cormega would have debuted with The Firm, maybe that direction would have shifted. If he got a major push behind the Realness, maybe we'd be having a whole different talk today. But here's the flip side. He owned his catalog. He built his legacy without compromise. And among real hip-hop heads, he's never been dismissed. So, was Cormega